First of all, go to PNETLab.com and click here, download now. As you can see here, there is something to set, then we are going to do later on. Click on one of these 3 links and click download. Once you download the machine, just go back to VMware. In my case, is workstation. Keep in mind the VBox, VirtualBox will not work, so you need to download the VMware workstation. You will find all links under the video description. So start the machine. So at this point, click File and Open. Pnet, give a name, PNETLab. This is the destination for the machine. I'm going to change in my case because I have another destination. So folder, call PNETLab and click OK. Import. Once the machine will be imported, of course, we're going to change some settings. At this point, going to edit the VM. Then I'm going to give 16 gig of RAM, in my case, of course. Network adapter, bridge. Okay. Bridge, in my case, that is not mandatory. You can leave not if you want. Then click OK and start the VM. Okay. At this point, type username root, password Pnet. Just note your IP. It's 190. In my case, is 192.168.0.225. Okay. Type the password Pnet, and then keep going to press enter. The machine will reboot once again, and that's all. Now we need to set up iShare2. iShare2 is the feature that allowed you to download the appliance. For do this, we need to go here on GitHub and follow this simple step. Just copy and paste, basically. And once again, you will find the link under the video description. So back here, open PATI, type the IP address of your VM 0225, then say user root, Pnet, and welcome. So I'm going to copy this one, copy, and paste over here. Here we're going to say no, press any key. Here I'm going to say yes, so enter, and that's all basically. Now, how to use iShare for the appliance installation, we are going to see this one in a second. So for a moment, open your browser, https 192.168.0.225. So advanced, advanced accept. Now, we have 2 modes here, online mode and offline mode. So the difference between this one is basically in online mode, you can download the labs from the Pnet store easier. So if you click, you have plenty labs to play with. Because of course, especially who start to study networking for CCNA, what missing is the, how I can say, the fantasies. So what lab I can create, what kind of infrastructure, etc. So in this case, you can easily download the lab with online mode. It works even offline mode, of course. So I'm going to select online mode because I have my account on Pnet. If you don't have the account, just go here on right, top right, and sign up. It's very easy and very fast. So AF, I'm going to show you something. When you log in on Pnet, this is what you can see. Basically empty. So I'm going to click here and create my new first lab. My first lab. And click add. Then this is the page, your space where you can work. So I'm going to delete the logo. Now, with the right click, if I'm clicking node, I don't have any appliance. It's empty. So I need to add them. In this case, I'm going to get back my console and I'm going to say iShare and I'm going to write iShare2 search all. And you see, I got all available image, and it's, as you can see, it's a lot image. You can see, you can find Aruba, Cisco firewall, Fortinet, FortiGate, ESXi, etc., etc. So we start with easy, with the basic. So I need the switch. For example. So I share 2 pull bin is here, you see. So bin, what version switch I need? For example, I need this one, layer 2. So it's number 5. Number 5. Press enter. And the script will download automatically for you. Then, for example, I could need of the firewall, Palo Alto. So I'm going up. You see there is a firewall point for Cisco, etc. So Palo Alto, it's under this one, QEMU. So if I'm do like iShare2 search it's lowercase QEMU, then I got all images and I'm going to see Palo Alto. I'm recommending this version because with this version the monitor logs its own. So the number is 704 as before. So I'm going to type iShare2 pull QEMU number 704, press enter, and even in this case, the script will download the appliance for me. Okay, in the meantime, it's downloading. I'm going to show you here. So node again, see it's empty. So just refresh the page. Node, Cisco IOL layer 2, for example. Now, look at this image. Then I have just one image. Otherwise, we'll see a list of the image then we can use. In this case, just one because I'm using just one. So icon, search, switch. Then save. Actually, before save, name, I'm going to say call SW, and I need 2. So I can connect them, of course, and start. When you start the appliance, in this case the switch, just click and will open for you the console. Just to give a second to load, enable, show config, we got the switch. Show run. And we have the configuration. Now, if your first installation, you need the Pnet pack that include PATI, Wireshark, and other things that can integrate with Pnet and Windows, of course. Then when you click on the appliance, it will open in this case, PATI for you. If you want to use PATI, otherwise there is Super PATI or others. And other things, then you can do it. If you click on the connector with the right button and click edit, on the top left, you can choose the form of the cable of the connector, you see? Then apply, there we go. You have your fancy connection because maybe you want to make more fancy. Now, the firewall, the image of Palo Alto has been complete. Just a second, and I'll show you another tips. The meantime, sometimes the image is not working. So you need to go here, say close lab. And go to System Settings, and click here, Fix Permission. That's all. Then back to Main, back to our lab, open. And then I'm going to add the firewall, for example. Node Palo Alto. Here I have just one version. I just want to keep your attention on this one. QEMU version. So in this case is 2.12.0. If the machine, the appliance is not starting, you have to try to change this one. So I will leave like here. So let's see if it works. Just start. Then become green, it works. So you can connect here. If you want, you can change your connector type. There we go. Then if you click again on the appliance, we'll open this one for you. Then you see what actually the boot up. And in this way, you can add images, server, and so on. The last important things for this video is regarding the space. So as I showed you before, yeah, Pnet will come with 100 GB of space for your machine. Then maybe it could be not enough. What we need to do for adding a new hard drive, don't expand the hard drive, because otherwise you're breaking up the VM. So it's very easy. Just edit virtual machine, then click add, then hard drive, next. So for me, the location of this new hard drive is different. Then here there is a folder, virtual Pnet disks. Save, finish. Okay, that's all. Just start again, and Pnet will aggregate the hard drive for you. And then start the machine and play with. So regarding instead the labs, let me. Okay, in the meantime, the machine start. If you come back to PNETLab.com, so the machine is started. If you click here, store, then you have plenty labs to play with. For example, CCNA. Then I'm going to pick this one. This is pretty big. Download. Put my machine. It's 225, if I'm correct. Let me double check. Yep. Okay, then. And click here, download. Just give a couple of seconds. Go to the lab. Close this lab. Then I have here. There we go. My new CCNA lab. This is pretty big lab. Then you have to check, because, for example, you see here missing some icon or images. So if you just hold on the machine here on the icon, just click edit. You see Linux Tiny Core invalid because it's missing from my PNETLab. So I need to go, as I showed you before, under iShare2, find this image and install it. Very easy. For example, for the router instead should be fine, I think. No, invalid. So even for this one, the same. I share, find this image and install. That's all. Then you are ready to go. Check even, of course, for the switches as well. Okay, for this video, it's everything. Under the video description, you will find all links plus the Pnet Telegram link support. Then you can join the group. It's a pretty large group, 5,000 people, I think. Then you can ask for help if you need. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Feel free to share to everyone you think is good. Thank you for watching.